So the build's progressing, however, the frame rate is dropping, so it is what it is. This is what the tree looks like so far. There's another little side spot with a from nothing jewel. I'll talk about it at the end. So this is a defensive setup character, which means we're going max res using the Sappho's Flame, the anvil to apply our max block to our max resistances, and then one anoint, which then res caps us. We have finally gotten up to having a ton of fizz taken as elemental. We're at 74% right now. We're doing that with an Ascendancy, a Corrupted Cloak of Flame, and then from our From Nothing, grabbing one notable. We are minion build, so we're grabbing as much spirit as we can, and we get a little bit of reservation efficiency from the helmet, and then this notable that everybody who plays minions takes. Armor ES is hard to stack, so we use that notable with a high armor helmet to get a bunch of ES. Keep in mind, armor ES is going to be hard for us to scale, but we get a lot of efficiency out of it because of us converting physical to elemental. For damage, we're actually using these spectres, which use spark. I think they were very popular last league, but I didn't play last league, so I'm just learning about them now. I think feasting fiends is probably bait. Now we're using muster setup, which basically means that the different type of reviving minions we have, the more damage we scale. Then we use this spectre to act as a cursebot, so we can apply additional curse on top of ours. Now you may be thinking, oh, I don't like despair, or that doesn't work for me. Well, this dude has 3 other curses. His curses get applied like a blasphemy aura, so all you need to do is turn him off and back on if you want him to change what curse he does. So I like him for enfeeble against bosses, that's been really nice. So then we continue on with more supporting minions. So we use Storm Mage to apply our shocks, which didn't get 30% on our boss, is really nice. Then we're using the wolves actually to apply kind of knockback and also take a lot of damage for us using this unique support. From there we're using the clerics to heal up our minions as well as give us a little bit of extra damage because of the muster support. They've been really nice. Then we have our Frost Mage set up to crit, so that way it applies exposure, which in turn boosts up the damage of our zealots. Then we use the offering, and we're going to use our life to boost it up even further. The sheer amount of damage this offering offers is insane. To boost our damage further, we're using Curse, Elemental Weakness, and basically reducing the cost of it, making it more effective. And we use Spell Cascade to get a little more area on it. Then lastly, we're using Unearth for just the sheer minion count it offers. Then we're using a really cheap From Nothing Jewel, and it offers physical taken as fire, life converted to ES, and we take one more notable on the bottom, which basically lets us stack a little more max res in case we go to a map that reduces it. Now some issues with the build is boss damage at like tier 15 when they're souped up can kill your entire minions, so I gotta figure out how to get more minion life on my build. Then we're gonna increase like curse effect. Our offering was dying, and that's a huge buff for us, so we want to make sure that we actually make that immortal, and we can do that by making that notable, grab this notable for like 4 seconds. And then for our gems, we just stack like more minion damage. It's weird playing a build where you're tankier than your minions, but yeah. So I want my hotbar to be clear because I'm playing a controller, so I don't want to like mess around too much. We are actually using the command from Frost Mages, which gives our minions less damage taken and like a little armor shield. And that's been really nice. We're also setting up our minions like this to kind of use our spirit in the best way. But yeah, that's overview for the build so far. I'm going to try to push it for the rest of the league and see what I can do. I'm pretty excited actually. It's really, really nice. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe.